Okay, welcome back to Flying Classic Aeroplanes. This is the P-38 Lightning. Now this is one of those aircraft that you either love or you hate, I suppose. So let's take it for a spin. Let's see, controls, full and free movement, yes. Now, when you put the flaps down on this, there doesn't seem to be a flap indicator anywhere. Can't see one. So you're just guessing really that the brake's off. Okay, let's go. Let's put, I think we'll go with one stage of flaps. And the other thing I found when I was flying this was the gear indicator. There wasn't really a gear indicator. You can't see the gear. I can hear things happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay, gear up. There's a gear in transit thing there. But I've got no idea if the gears actually come up or not. A couple of lights came on. The gear is in the up position. But other than that, I really don't know. I mean, we can go outside. And obviously, yeah, the gear is up. Flaps are up. I mean, this thing was a fighter, and it was supposed to be quite fast. So we'll see. I don't like these things at the side of the cockpit. They obscure the vision quite a lot. And I've got a black dot floating in front of my face. But we can't hold that against it. I'm going to give it a fair review. Okay, there's the trim. I have flown it once or twice before. I didn't really think much of it, so I haven't bothered with it since. There's Fort George. Right, so what's our stall speed on this? Let's find out. Props can go forward. Bring the power right back. Take it that one's the airspeed indicator to the right of the altimeter. Okay, we've got 150 there showing. This is clean, flaps up, gear up. 140 I've got indicated. Okay, she's right back there. Okay, I've got it. Back on the power, props back. What's happening? I can hear something whizzing and winding. Okay, so I would like flap indicators to show me where the flaps are, and I would like a gear, like 3 greens, or at least a green light to tell me the gear's down. That would be good. To the top of the yellow arc on the airspeed indicator is 400 knots, so this thing does 400 knots. So it's claimed. I think they did actually. I think they were quite fast. Don't know how manoeuvrable they'd be though. Okay, let's bring her in then, shall we? Let's do a few touch and goes. 150 I'd say for gear. Okay, I've got gear in transit lights. I guess they've gone out, so that means they're down, yeah? Flaps, got 1 stage. I'll come in with 2 stages. Props are fully forward. I'm hoping the gear's down, and I'm hoping I've got 2 stages of flaps. I can't really see them. A bit low there on the approach, so raise the nose, maintain 140 I think on the approach, should be about right. Okay, we're on the glide slope now. What's the airspeed? Bring it in at 140, that should be alright. I was always a big fan of the Mosquito, but I wished it had a nose wheel. That's my only criticism. At least this has got a nose wheel. And I would say the visibility, especially on the ground, would be quite good with this. Okay, 150. I'm going to fly it all the way on. Okay, full power. Props, gear, flaps. Well, that was quite a non-event, wasn't it? It was quite easy. Trim, a little trim wheel down there, look. Yeah, it was quite easy. Unusual design, isn't it? Okay, I need to trim that now. Still seated out. Yeah, the only criticism I've got really are these horrible visibility out of this side. With that bar that just runs right along. I mean, if it was higher, if I was taller, I'd be banging my head on the top of the canopy. Hopefully the seat would move up and down, I guess. No, probably not. Okay. It's going quite fast. What was that? Just under 300? Speed will soon come down now when I raise the nose. $160 gear. Back on the power. Flaps 1, flaps 2, more power. Bit low there now. Let's climb back onto the glide slope. There we go, 2 whites. Lightning finals, full stop. Clear land. Clear land, lightning. Wind is light and variable. Speed is 140. We're looking good. Tad low there now. That's okay. It's okay. Didn't like that. The stick was right back there. She sort of stalled a bit high there. Okay, full flaps. Do we have any air brakes? I have no idea, but I've put them down anyway. I'm on the brakes. So there we go, the Lockheed Lightning. Interesting airplane. I don't think I'm a fan, but I know there are lots of people who like them. It's just not my thing, really. I know lots of people debate about whether they would have been better with Merlin engines, and people said not. People reckon not. They were alright with the ones they had. Talking about power curves and stuff like that, but these are supercharged, big superchargers on them, so they did quite well. It had a steering nose wheel. I mean, there's a lot of potential for this aircraft. You know, I'm just being picky here with things like, I like to see 3 green lights when I'm coming into land. You know, I don't like to guess that I'm hoping everything's okay. I like to see a flap indicator show me where the flaps are. If I can't do a visual inspection of the flaps, but you know, these are all small things. And visibility, you know, the cockpit could have been improved. I reckon there's potential for this aircraft. And don't forget, this is 1930s, 40s design, so you wouldn't expect it to have all the modern things. Like an ejection seat would come in handy, wouldn't it? It would take your legs off that column though, wouldn't it? A big horrible clumsy column. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Yeah. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't think I'll be flying this again anytime soon.